What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Friday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, go ahead and drop a like on the video for me real quick. Still hadn't reached that 100 likes yet, but we're going to keep on working at it. So go ahead and tap that like button for me real quick, guys. Don't take that long, but it really helps boost out the channel. And if you're new to DraftKings addict, don't forget to subscribe before you go. All righty, guys, and let's go ahead and get into today's NBA slate. So just a review yesterday, as you can see, man, the core was on fire, man. Do me a favor, drop some fire emojis in the chat if you watched yesterday's video and you played the core and you cashed. All right, just drop some fire emojis in the comments. That way I can know, who am I reaching, who's benefiting from this content. And so as you can see on the screen, man, I had a lineup that did 304. I had Sweet Lou, who I was big on yesterday. Remember, I was talking about him in the video. Of course, Kawhi, LaMarcus Aldridge is somebody that I was high on in the video. Of course, Whiteside was one of our core plays. All right, and of course, I threw Montrezl Harrell in there because, again, I like that combination of Sweet Lou and Harrell, even though we had Kawhi back. All right, and I threw Dennis Schroeder in there just as a value play. And then, of course, Steven Adams I thought was going to be a great value play at 4.8K, but he kind of snowflake. But, again, still put 304 up. All right, another lineup, 305. Sweet Lou, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi, Harrell again, Aldridge, McCollum, who was somebody that was in our video, right? Didn't get the flame, but he did get 35 DraftKings points, which was good. I got Williams, who was coming and playing for Boston with them being short on bigs. And then Trey Lyles, I thought actually would do a lot better than 15. But, hey, still hit 305 cash on that bad boy. Here we go, another lineup with Rubio. Actually, shout out to Super Mario. All right, well, yeah, my man. I'm going to give you a shout out right quick. All right, so Super Mario had sent me right here, Super Mario 561. He sent me a couple of DMs, asked me about some of his lineups, and so, I'll be honest with you, I took his lineup and I kind of embellished it a little bit, and here you go. He went with Rubio. He didn't have Brown. I forgot who he had for his shooting guard. But long story short, I took a good portion of the lineup that he sent me, and I kind of tweaked it to my liking, and this is what I came up with, 303.25. All right, so hey. It is what it is, right? Then this is my last but not least, guys. All right, again, I really love this lineup when I first built it. But as we can see, Hazonia, man, I don't know what the hell happened there. But anyway, put up 304. Again, same core as you can see of the McCollums, the Butler, the Leonards, and Aldridge, okay? Then I threw in, of course, I had Whiteside. I like this Simmons kid, this point guard / shooting guard for Portland, who's been doing well lately. He was very cheap. He put up 24 DraftKings points. Then, of course, Baines, a lot of the field was happy, or not happy, or big on Baines and saying that he was going to do good. So, man, long story short, man, had an awesome night yesterday, guys. Straight fire. Again, if you played the core plays and you cashed, drop the fire emojis for me below. All right, guys. So, that was kind of a long introduction, too. All right. So, if you have not already, guys, go ahead and give me a follow over on Twitter at DK_addict. All right. So, if you go back and you look at my post, I actually posted a lineup right here. Just before lock, I said fire ice. So every now and then I'll throw out a lineup like that. And actually this lineup did pretty well. As you can see, it had the same core plays of Lou Williams, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, all right, LaMarcus Aldridge, all right, and Whiteside. So this was a nice lineup sent out for free. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my research tool of choice. Draft Dashboard is the tool that I use, guys. All right, and so just to change things up a little bit, I want to show you some of the results. So these are some of the lineups that I built yesterday. With the Draft Dashboard app, and as you can see, this one right here was one of the ones I built earlier. I didn't play this one, but it had Enes Kanter, but of course Enes Kanter was ruled out. But as you can see, it had a lot of my core plays in there. Kemba Walker, who I wasn't high on. All right, as you can see, he didn't do too well. Very emotional return back to Charlotte, and I had a feeling he was going to struggle a little bit. So hey, there we go. But then, long story short, here go one of my lineups that it built, 319. Now, I didn't actually play this exact lineup. I kind of embellished it a little bit when we got some of the news, but if I had stuck with it, I would have got a 319 there. This one put up 301, and this one put up 279, which could have cashed in double ups and cash lineups, actually. So all three of these lineups did pretty well. All right, so I just wanted to kind of show you guys some of the results of the dashboard software. So check it out, 30-day trial for $1. The link is in the description of the video. So let's go ahead and get into today's picks. So I love to use the position optimizer, guys. We also have a cheat sheet that gives you a lot of the top plays for the day. All right, so I'm going to give you a little quick preview of that. So this is what it looks like. All right, so position optimizer, I go to my point guard. We got a massive 11-game slate, guys, so this video may be a little bit long. So go ahead and grab your popcorn real quick and your soda. All right, cool. And don't forget to tap the like button. All right, so but for point guard, guys, right now, as of recording this video, it's currently 9:53 a.m. Central Standard Time. My favorite point guard, I'm going back to CJ McCollum, man. All right, the dude is on the 6K and he gets a paced up matchup against Brooklyn, who he's averaging 40 points against. All right, so on these larger 11-game slates, man, you know, the ownership is going to be spread out and so forth. So I'm looking for value per dollar, for real, to be honest. So at this guy here, man, great value per dollar at 6K. Yes, he's playing on the back-to-back. Yes, they've played a couple of games this week already. All right, but this guy's back at home and gets a great matchup. Great matchup, all right, versus Brooklyn. Yes, he did play 34 minutes yesterday, but this guy's a professional. He's been doing this for a while. He's going to be okay. All right, so CJ McCollum. All right, so honorable mentions. I like my man right above him, Fred VanVleet, gets a great pace-up matchup against New Orleans, who have been giving up a ton of points to every team that they face. And this Toronto team, Fred VanVleet, is playing a lot of minutes. Look at that, 35, 30, and 41 in the last 3 games, all right? Averaging somewhere around 34 DraftKings points. So as you can see, the last time he faced New Orleans, he put up 56 DraftKings points. All right, so I like Fred VanVleet as well at 6.2. So he's somebody that you can definitely have an option on. And of course, we got these guys up top that's really good. Okay, I don't have to talk about them. The Kyrie Irvings, the Dunsicks of the world. All right, Duncic gets a matchup versus New York. All right, Dame Lillard. All right, going up against Kyrie. That's gonna be a great one. Actually, I probably have a couple of lineups where I stack Dame Lillard and CJ. All right, but of course, you know, again, you got Malcolm Brogdon right around at 8.3K. They're going up against Detroit again, who he's averaging 46 points against. So that's somebody that you can go back to there as well. So, all right, but I'm paying down. Shooting guard. At my shooting guard spot, this one might throw you for a loop, guys, but the guy is really, really too cheap for his position, in my opinion, on today's slate. All right, so I'm scrolling down. Here he goes right here. Evan Fournier. All right, the guy's 4.4K, averaging 29 minutes a game, and he's a starter. And the last time he played Memphis, he put up 49 DraftKings points. So Evan Fournier is a guy that I like as a value point per dollar guy. Again, 4.4K, not going to have to do much to pay off that salary, all right, and get me 5 times value. All right, I like his chances against this Memphis Grizzlies team, this young team. It's a paced up matchup, all righty, so definitely 4.4K for Evan Fournier. To me, it's too cheap, and it kind of just jumped off the board to me, okay? All right, if you want to go a little bit cheaper, you got Rodney Hood, okay? This guy has not been putting up a ton of fantasy points, but his price is not expensive either. He's 3.6K. He gets a favorable matchup versus Brooklyn. Again, a paced up spot, all right, for these guys. They're back at home, and again, Rodney Hood is averaging 30 minutes per game, all right? Minutes equal opportunity, all righty? So, don't like Rodney Hood, you got Kent Bazemore right up under that. That's 3.6K as well, but he's not playing as many minutes, so that means not as much opportunity. So I personally like Rodney Hood as an alternative for my shooting guard. And again, of course, up top, guys, you got Bradley Beal going up against Cleveland. That's in a smash spot at 8.6K. You can throw him in your lineups, of course, as well. But again, I'm going for that value point per dollar so I can pay up in some other spots, as you're going to see later on. All right, so at my small forward spot, of course, you got King James on the slate, who has been playing out of his mind. He gets to go up against his old Miami team. All right. You know, y'all remember the decision. You know, dude had a whole ESPN special and told everybody he was going to Miami. Only LeBron James could do something like that, right? All right, so anyway, long story short, as you can see, the dude is averaging 60 DraftKings points versus this team. All right, 74 and 62 put up in the last 2 games. All right, me personally, I'm not paying up for LeBron. That's just me. But hey, I wouldn't be mad if you did. Miami's on the back-to-back. He's playing at home in Los Angeles. So, all right, could be a good spot for LeBron to do his thing, man. So, 10.6K. Jimmy Buckets, I like him again. All right, going up against LeBron. This guy enjoys the spotlight. If you did not see it, all right, there was a video of Jimmy Butler. He was doing an interview, and they was coming over and trying to do a video bum right here. They would try to, walk into the video. He's like, hey, man, keep on moving. Keep moving, bro. Keep moving, bro. Then he was like, hey. He's like, we got another one tomorrow. So he's like, hey, it's not about them, it's about me. So I think Jimmy Buckets is going to come out and show out today, y'all. So definitely you can get some Jimmy Buckets at 7.4K. His price is still too cheap for this guy's usage. The dude had 30 points in the first half yesterday. Okay? Who on LA is going to stop him? LeBron don't play no defense. All right, not Jimmy Butler type defense. So let's get it, y'all. So yeah. But anyway, long story short, my small forward right now that I'm picking. Again, I got Fournier or Hood. I think I have Hood at my small forward. All right, but you got some options on here, guys. So again, small forward is kind of tough for me. I'm choosing to pay down. But you got Tobias Harris there, right, at 6.4K, who could have some extra usage with Simmons being out, right? So you got some options here, man. Ooh, you got the Golden State Minnesota game. Look at that. Andrew Wiggins averaging 40 DraftKings points versus Golden State. But I can't trust him. Nah. You know, I pay a lot of cash games, so I need guys that I can expect to pay off value. All right, so going on the power forward, guys. Anthony Davis, all right? He disappointed the last game. Put up 35 DraftKings points. I don't think he does this versus Miami. All right. Paced up matchup at home. All right. I like Anthony Davis, man. Look at his history versus his team. 67, 65, and 90 in the last 3 spots versus Miami. To say he has crushed Miami would be an understatement. So I like Anthony Davis to get it back on track today. So if you're paying up at that spot, Anthony Davis is not a bad look. Julius Randle's with the handles. All right. Last time I played him, he did okay. He put up 30 DraftKings points. He didn't blow it out like I thought he would. All right. But we could go back to him again here in this Dallas matchup. All right. He put up 52 points and 41 in the last 2 matchups versus this team. All right. And he's averaging 42 versus this team. So Julius Randle at 6.9. Somebody that I'm liking. All righty. Come on down a little bit further. Jared Allen, my man. Yes, I believe we do get DJ back, DeAndre Jordan back. All right. But I like this guy versus Portland to get some nice rebounds, maybe a couple of blocks. Again, Jared Allen, man, this guy was showing out that game, man, catching alley-oops and dunking it, you know. Got the throw action going on here, right? So if you look at his history versus Portland, he's done okay. But again, I like Jared Allen. Just, I don't know what it is, man. Just again, that Portland game and that Brooklyn game looks real nice. Not to mention it's one of the higher over and under games on the slate. Should be entertaining. All right. I will have me some Jared Allen. Again, he's not my core play, but I will have me some Jared Allen. So that's my power forwards that I like the most right now. Again, guys that I don't mention, y'all, like TJ Warren going up against Detroit, Kristaps Porzingis, all right, going up against New York. That could be a good spot for him. You know, again, got a lot of good options on the slate, man. So let's go on to it. Center spot. All right, we got our man Drummond on the slate again, going up against the Pacers again. So that's a good spot for Mr. Drummond. All righty. I think they're on the road this time, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're on the road this time. All right, but he's in a good spot, man. 10.5K. Drummond should be able to get you 50-plus DraftKings points. So he's a safe bet for cash games at 10.5K. You got Joel Embiid going up against Denver. All righty. I don't know if I'm going to be going there, but you do got him without Simmons. So maybe Philly leans on him a little bit more. All right, so definitely something to consider. But definitely, like I say, Drummond, I don't have him watched right now, but we know I like Drummond in my cash games on every slate because Drummond is good for at least 50. At least a nice double-double. He's a double-double monster, man. Got Cat going up against Golden State. All right. Again, another good spot. Another guy with a good safe floor of 50 or more for the most part. So I like Karl-Anthony Towns in this spot. All right. Again, like I already talked about Anthony Davis. Out of all those centers, man, I'm like Anthony Davis, man. He's my favorite right now. Again, Drummond, I know, is my guy, Mr. Consistency, but I like Anthony Davis for his upside, man. LeBron likes feeding him the rock. As long as he stay out of foul trouble, we're going to be all right. Vucevic, all right, going up against Memphis, which is a great matchup. All right, at 7.8K. I'm kind of liking him. Again, guys being ultra consistent on his floor is 37, 32, 48, playing 33 minutes. All right, I like his chance of flashing his upside here. All right, and getting us 50 DraftKings points at 7.8K. So Vucevic, I do like on this slate. All righty. Bam, who's been acting a fool, right? But I'm not going to go there. All right, we already talked about Julius Randle. We already talked about Jared Allen. All right, my other guy, man, right here. At home. All righty, going up against Joel Embiid. All righty, look at his history versus his team. 62 and 75 in the last 2 matchups. All right, he's been off a little bit the last 3 games, right? 31, 36, and 25. All right, I like Jokic could get a bounce back on this slate, guys. So don't sleep on Jokic. Again, he plays well versus Philly, guys. All right, so don't sleep on Jokic. All right, I got me some Rudy Gobert on the last slate. He put up 48 DraftKings points, 8.2K now. His price went up. Going up against that tough Milwaukee. I'll pass. All right. Keep an eye out on Turner. Turner. Oh man, he's out. Yeah, it says uncertain if he will return, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out. But keep an eye on the news. So those are my favorite centers at the moment, guys. So let's see. So long story short, guys, if you're using the draft dashboard software, once you go and select your watch players, like you see, I have 12. All right. If you sign up with the link in the description of this video, you can go over to your draft dashboard, click on Watch DK Addicts Picks, and my watch players will load into your screen. Then from there, you can go up to the lineup optimizer, click on lineup optimizer, and let draft dashboard optimize your lineup. Now, I would say do this closer to lineup lock to make sure that you get the most up-to-date information as far as players being out and injuries and things of that nature. Or I would say like maybe an hour before lineups lock. Go ahead and run that and see what you get. If you want to build more than one lineup, click on this mass lineup generator. You have some options to be able to generate multiple lineups. I think up to 100 at a time is what you have as an option. So yeah. So once you do that, click on generate lineups, select all your different parameters and hit generate lineups, and let draft dashboard build you multiple lineups. All right. Now, guys, crap in, crap out. All right. So this lineup generator is not going to just magically build you the best lineup ever. You got to go in there and watch your players from the cheat sheet or from the position optimizer. Select the players that you like and let it build you a lineup, kind of like a foundation. And then you can go in there and tweak it. And that's what I do. If it puts in a player that I don't really like or that I'm not too high on, maybe they play a value play that I'm not really loving, I go in there and put in my own value play. So that's how we're going to do it, guys. So let's go ahead and go over to DraftKings so we can see what it looks like. All right, so in that case, we're going to go with CJ McCollum at our point guard. As you can see, 6K, really cheap. All right, we got Evan Fournier. Again, I like his chances of blowing out that 4.4K salary. Yes, I know. You're looking at his results. The last couple of games hadn't been looking too good. Again, 10.5, 14.25. But I like this matchup back at home. Again, if you look at his history, he was putting up 25 more before that. So that's what I'm expecting today, 25 plus DraftKings points for Fournier. All right, so next up, we got Rodney Hood. Again, just a value play that's been, playing a lot of minutes. I like his chances of exceeding value at 3.6K, going up against this Brooklyn team back at home. Again, I'm looking for a flash of this 25 to 30 points upside here. So give me some Rodney Hood. Kelly O. I like him, man. 3.8K. The guy's been playing around 24 minutes or so a game and putting up around 20 plus DraftKings points. For a guy that's 3.8K, going up against Miami, guy can knock down 3-pointers. As you can see, he put up 4 or 5 versus Denver. All right, for 31 DraftKings points. I like his chances of doing that against this LA Lakers team where it should be a good game. All right. I like Kelly O at 3.8K. And then, like I said, I got Vucevic. All right. Again, this guy has a pretty safe floor and he has some upside. So I'm looking for him to flash that 50-point upside at only 7.8K. All right. So that leaves you $8,100 for your last 3 spots, guys. That gives you a lot of options on this 11-game slate. You could pay up for another stud, let's say Drummond. That still leaves you 7K. And let's say you want to add in another quote-unquote stud, right? You got Trae Young at Sacramento. Yeah, Trae Young shit the bed the last game. I wasn't too happy with him that game, right? Put up 15 damn DraftKings points when I finally played your ass. All right, y'all forgive me if y'all kids in the car. My apologies. All right, so let's say you I had a little tangent there, right? So, man, let's say we want to throw in a Dame Lillard, right? Get that double stack going on. You still got 4,900 left over for that last spot. So, this core that I'm playing gives you options. So, hey, follow me over on Twitter, man. If I make a change to my core, it'll be there, right? And if you're interested in purchasing my cash lineup for tonight, go ahead and, again, send me a DM on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, all righty, go ahead and sign up for it and shoot me a DM, all right? I'm going to be shit out the lineup through there. And last but not least, if you would like to, guys, as you can see right here, in the link in the description of this video, is going to be a link for if you want to buy me a slice of pizza, all right? So, put a lot of time, energy, and effort into these videos and selecting these picks and answering questions on Twitter. And if you appreciate the content, if you find value in it, every little bit counts. So if you could go ahead and go to my website right here and buy me a slice of pizza, I would greatly appreciate it just to show that love there. So that actually is on my Twitter page, and also it will be in the description of this video. Just click on the buy me a pizza link and buy me a pizza, and I appreciate you. All right. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great day. Good luck on today's Friday slate. Again, stay on top of the news, all right? Make sure you're at your computer 30 minutes before lock. Anything can happen. Fridays are bananas. There's always some kind of crazy announcement. Somebody's out for rest or some unknown injury happened and shoot around or whatever. Just be near your computer. Don't just set it and forget it. All right? Peace.